friends of Stephen tWitch boss are not pleased with Todrick Hall's remarks about his passing, and Ellen DeGeneres. Many of Stephen Boss' friends, family members, and fans were shocked and perplexed by the dancer, DJ, and actor's apparent level of suffering before his suicide in December. As natural as it is to seek an explanation for such tragic events, speculating on what tWitch may have been going through is a risky proposition. Some of the late dancer's pals are reportedly criticizing Todrick Hall for saying that tWitch was under a lot of strain for his support of Ellen DeGeneres. The former contestant from So You Think You Can Dance started appearing on the Ellen DeGeneres show in 2014, and he continued to support the veteran presenter despite claims that she fostered a toxic work culture. Stephen Boss' friends don't seem to like Todrick Hall's claims that the continuing working connection might have put pressure on tWitch. They reportedly find it unfortunate that Hall would make assumptions about Boss' thoughts. According to a source close to tWitch, the following, even worse, the source claims, is that Todrick Hall's remarks were uttered while he was promoting his own product. The performer acknowledged, "I don't know what was going on in his life that made him to make that decision," but said that if he had been subjected to abuse for years and years and years, there was only so much a person could bear. There is no way for most of us to understand what Stephen Boss was alluding to when he apparently did leave a suicide note that made references to prior struggles. Stephen Boss stated that there wasn't much he could say legally when Ellen DeGeneres was under investigation in 2020 for allegations of racial discrimination, microaggressions, and sexual misconduct. He nonetheless gave the impression that he supported the comic, stating, "Obviously there are some issues to handle, but from my perspective and from countless others, there has been love. The Ellen DeGeneres show had been such a great benefit in his life, and tWitch expressed his proudness of her when it was formally confirmed that it will stop after 19 seasons. When word of the DJ's passing spread, Ellen DeGeneres was one of many who paid tribute to him and sent condolences to his wife Allison Halker and their 3 children. In a touching post a week later, the former talk show host urged tWitch's followers to laugh, hug each other, and play games since that's what he would have wanted. She also expressed her gratitude for his presence when the Ellen DeGeneres show's final episode was being recorded and shared their touching dialogue from that day. The dancer Stephen Boss passed away on December 13th at the age of 40. His family had a modest burial for him on January 4th, and it was said that a greater celebration of his life is planned.